Do you know what? I don't set an alarm.
You don't need to when you've got a child because they fucking get up. If I'm not up by 10, it's because my child has died.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
I'm honestly like, and then I have bigger problems. I don't, obviously, it's win-win. Because it's like, well, either I wake up anyway.
I've said it to you a couple of times, though.
And if I'm tired, child's still alive.
When's she going down? When you put into bed?
It varies.
Yeah, but sort of roughly. And I'm not...
Okay,
by the way,
on a good day...
I'm about to come at you from a different position, which I think you'll think I'm coming at.
Yes, please.
Where I...
So I just...
Where you think,
I was so keen
where
to do
you think
that.
I'm going to go, make sure your baby goes down to bed at this time.
No, I know that. Look, let me say to you, I'm a complete flake, so it does vary. But if I was, explaining to the social worker, what I would say is at 6, she will be in the process of eating dinner. By 6:30, she's finished, and she's then in the bath where she has fruit. And not a small quantity of fruit either, a gigantic quantity of fruit.
Right.
Let's go fucking harvest festival in the bath there. Honestly, it's unbelievable. It's like grapes, blueberries. She has 4 fruits.
Right.
4 fruits. Raspberries.
Does it go in the
She calls them riberries. Adorable.
Does it go in the water and stuff?
It does go in the water. She fishes it back out.
Yeah. Kids are great.
It's often then given to me to eat. That's normally the...
You've got to have a bit.
You have a bit, yeah. Which one can I have? Can I have one of the clean ones in the bowl? No, you can have the one that's been in the bath with my pooey arse.
Does she have a bit and then go on, you've got to have a bit?
Yeah,
I mean,
the thing is, obviously...
soggy bit of...
Yeah. As long as it's not bread. I don't mind if it's... I will eat most of her, like...
I shared a hot
but-
dog with my friend's toddler the other day.
It's all right.
I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
She had like a half chewed up hot dog, and I'm really squeamish about this sort of thing. But I just thought it was like, yeah, go on, I'll have a bit. And I just took it out of her hands and she was giving it to me. So it was a gift.
I think that shows good gumption from you. And the one thing I couldn't do is, speaking of dogs, I don't think I couldn't share food. I couldn't share food.
Was dogs brought up?
You said hot dog. And then, so in a way, I suppose, yeah.
So yes, this is all on you.
So no, so don't.
Because you looked a bit confused when he said speaking. When he said speaking of dogs, I looked at you straight away.
Yeah. But this.
And you were like,
this is what happens when you use figurative language.
Sure.
It's a metaphor, isn't it? Hot dog. It's a metaphor.
In a way.
And so I couldn't. Some people they'll give their dog a lick of the ice cream and then they'll lick it. I can't do that.
I can't.
Have you seen? There are actually few things.
I can't. There's
there are a few things at which the mind boggles more than with the more of a dog, because there is so much. The big. What's that big black thing that goes all around? Like, do you know what I mean?
Their lips.
It's more than that. It's bent over. It's not a lip. It's like it's more than a lip.
I've got a dog, and I
love dogs as well.
Claire,
love them.
Claire takes the piss out of me for being too close to our dog because I have conversations with him.
Yeah,
I just keep talking to him like he's my mate or something, which I admit is nuts. But I won't. There's been times where I've gone up to my dog and I've put his face near mine. I've gone, hello mate, how you doing? And the tongue, sort of does something like that, and I'm freaked the fuck out.
Yeah,
and I love my dog.
Completely,
so much. But even I'm like, that's too much, mate. We've got to stop this right now.
Yeah,
because this is going to go. If you can handle it, then I'll go there.
Yeah,
but if you're not up for it, mate, don't tease me. Is what I basically say to you.
Don't you?
No, I don't.
Don't you get in over your head?
I can't have. I've got friends that they like kiss their dogs.
No, I can't. No,
you can see the dog's tongue like wappling around.
No, in the end, it's not
meant to be really clean though. The old dog's mouth.
They lick their own bum holes.
My dog sucks himself off. He sits there on the couch. His fucking thing comes out. He sits there licking it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why that's where I'm a bit like, right, we can't.
You don't want to kiss him.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere near you, mate.
I think that's probably fair.
I think that's fair.
But anyway, so essentially, threw it in the bath. That then finishes.
Sorry, we were talking about a nice story about your daughter.
No, it's right. No,
and then it went into my dog sucking himself off.
Yeah, but of course you were talking about dogs, which is how we got onto
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
I mentioned hot dog, so it's your fault.
That's the thing. It was, what.
Where do you want me to go with this? I mean, if you mention hot dog, I'm going to think about my hot dog.
Exactly.
Sucking himself off on the couch.
That's what I thought you meant. And so, I'm not to blame. So then after that, she comes out of the bath and then
why that's funny. I just think of your toddler just sort of getting herself out of the bath.
Well, no, she does. She does. She does whatever the fuck she wants. Hannah is often like, she prefers you as the parent.
Yeah.
It's just not true at all. It's the fact that I have got absolutely no standing with her whatsoever. Like, I tell her to do something, she's like, "Fuck that, I'm not doing that."
Yeah,
she
prefers you.
She gets more stuff.
You're the soft touch.
Exactly. It's like, would you like to live in a country where the police force is like hard and enforces the law? Or do you want to live in a country where the police force is useless and frightened of you? Right. This is if you're a criminal.
Yeah.
You go, well, I'll go to the one where they're rubbish and like they can't bring themselves to enforce the law. I was a prefect at school. I was so shit. I just couldn't do anything.
You know what,
I couldn't be a teacher. I couldn't do any of that.
This is why I'm glad I've had boys.
Because you think you can,
I think if I had a girl,
it's a nightmare.
I would bring up a monster. Because I would not, there would be nothing good enough for her.
Yeah.
She would get everything she ever wanted, and I would do everything that she ever told me to do. I think it's like with lads, with boys, like it's easy to go, fucking knock that on the head.
The only thing I managed to tell her to not do,
rein yourself in a bit, mate.
I managed to. Tell
I wouldn't
her,
be able to do that to a little girl. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't
no, they're a nightmare. Yeah,
as you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. I know. No, you shouldn't. Yeah. They should. But I did yesterday say no. You cannot have your child seat. They have like a baby seat or a child seat on top of the regular seat, and our one swivels so you can get them out. Yeah. And she wanted it to swivel, so she was facing the back of the car. So she was just facing like the cushion of the car.
Where's her legs going in that situation?
Good point. No, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
But also, I literally found myself resorting to the thing that I sort of swore to myself I'd never do, of going, oh, the policeman will pull Daddy over and then Daddy will get in trouble.
Absolutely fine.
But that's pathetic, isn't it? Because it makes me seem weak then. Because what I should be going is if he put, I fucking have him.
Because
it makes me seem like I'm scared of the police, which I'm not, by the way. I'm not scared of the police. Like, blue light, I don't give a shit.
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police. No, it's one of those
no, the man.
I've met people in the police. They've been nice, but I'm just saying, I'm not scared of them. I do what I want. Like, I obey the law because I happen to want to do that.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
it coincides with.
Like that's exactly the speed I want to drive at. Good. I want to drive at that speed. I did.
How did we get here?
I did. So I was talking about when my daughter.
It's because I mentioned It's because I asked Joe, what time do your daughter go to bed?
Anyway, so then she's out of the bath. Often it's a case of daddy bath, mummy bed. So I get her changed. We clean her teeth. She will scream at me for some reason because I bought her the wrong pair of pants or something, or like she's got socks that are like they're not Jama socks.
You brush your teeth.
What did I say?
Clean your teeth.
I say clean your. Actually, this will blow your mind. Hannah Toynton. I will say Hannah Toynton actually.
Toynts.
She says wash your teeth.
No, someone else said wash your teeth.
What?
Someone else said wash your teeth.
Error in a chatbot or something. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right, back me up here.
Yeah.
Someone on the set of The In-Betweeners said wash your teeth, and we all went, wash your teeth.
It's madness. You're honestly like, something's off about you.
Soap and
that's like in The Great Escape, where it's like, good luck. Oh, thanks, old chap. Got ya.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wash your teeth. I don't know what it's proof. It's proof of something though. It's proof of something, and I think it's that there's something not right about her.
How many of our listeners do you think have watched The Great Escape? It's a long film. I haven't watched it for years.
I haven't even seen all of it. I don't think
it's a good film, but it's a commitment. I used to watch it before I met Claire and before I had kids and stuff, it used to be like a Christmas film. Is it? Is it a
I
Christmas?
suppose
I
it's
feel like it's
not.
classed as a Christmas film. It used to be something I used to watch over Christmas.
I think at Christmas it's just like you've got time to watch it.
Like,
Like, do you know what I mean?
I think
It's
that's
like
it.
it's
Yeah.
a long film.
Yeah.
Like, so it's there's a really good bit of Eddie Izzard stand up about The Great Escape, where he's saying that they're all there and they're kind of like putting on their disguises. They're putting on like Nazi uniforms, and Steve McQueen's there just there in jeans and a t-shirt.
The blue t-shirt.
Yeah, and he goes, disguised as an American man. It's really good.
Again, I don't think, like I
Yeah.
say, how many people listening to this have watched The Great Escape? Let us know in the comments.
We just kept talking about
I
it.
might
didn't
be
we?
wrong.
You flagged it up, and then I just kept. But people know about The Great Escape, don't they? It's like the Bible or something. Like, yeah, you weren't there when it was written, but you've heard about it.
What was the other one? It wasn't The Great Escape. The Great Escape wasn't Colditz, was it? There was another film about Colditz, wasn't there?
The Great Escape was not Colditz. The Great Escape is. I don't even know whether it's a named camp. I think it's.
There is a Colditz film though. I watched it when I was younger. When I used to watch film, and I was like, I'm going to be an actor.
Oh,
I'm going to watch film, and I'm going to watch Panic in Needle Park.
oh, you're talking about watching like one thing I've never done is I've never watched worthy films. Like, I've
I used to
never
watch-
sat down and thought, oh, I must watch like the canon.
I used to watch worthy films and be like, and convince myself that I enjoyed watching that film.
Yeah.
I used to be like,
Yeah.
well, you want to be an actor. So if you didn't enjoy watching this film, then you're
Yeah.
never going to be an actor. So I'd go, well,
Yeah.
no, I did. This is a conversation I have in my own brain.
No, but I've done that definitely with.
And this was the days where you had to fucking go and buy the DVD of it.
Yeah. No, but it is. I think I was a bit like that when I first went on social media, where there was a voice in my head saying, "You said you wanted to work in the mass media. This is what the mass media is now.
Yes.
You can't be a hypocrite."
In a weird way, it's even more important now than what it was when we were coming
Oh,
up.
totally. Of course.
I
it
remember
is,
for a
yeah.
long time I was the only one on Twitter out of us boys.
Yeah.
And Simon Bird, I think we were live on radio or like Radio 1 or something like that. And Simon Bird decided to do a bit where he'd did like 5 highlights of my best tweets or something like that. And one of the tweets was, "Oh, I still can't shake off this tickly cough." And it was, I knew he was taking the piss out of me, but it was difficult to be angry with him because I was like, oh no.
The thing is, though, is that actually,
That was a tweet that I put out to the public. Oh dear.
but the thing is, though, I think at that stage, I would have been frightened to even do that. It seemed like such a vast commitment.
Back in the day,
to say something,
back in the early days
know,
of social media,
to broadcast
when I
anything
got-
that widely.
when I got 50,000 Twitter followers, that was like a real sweet spot because it was a very short window as well. Like social media then became sort of this weird monster that it is now. But this was really, I've always been into sort of the internet and stuff that's going on the internet and YouTube and things like that. And so when I got 50,000 Twitter followers, it was like I have to travel into London for a meeting at 11 o'clock, and then I'd have a meeting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'd be able to put out a tweet going, I'm in London right now. I've got 5 hours to kill, 6 hours to kill. What, is there any ideas what I should be doing right now? And it would just genuinely be really helpful and thoughtful. And people go, oh, have you been to this? Oh, there's an exhibit going on here. And if you jump on the tube and you go to here, you'll be able to go. And that was genuinely magical.
Yeah. No, I think that probably was a sweet spot. I mean, I was impressed that you were able to do it. I mean, to me, it just seemed like this thing that everybody just took on as though it was just the lightest thing in the world. Like, yeah, sure, just say something.
Microblogging. It's just microblogging.
It's just microblogging. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's cool.
And
I'm like,
people-
what are we talking about?
And people
Like,
can get involved. And it's like the Gervais thing, isn't it? It's like, the the whole thing that he did about the old piano lessons or guitar lessons or whatever it was. And it was like,
yeah,
I didn't want to learn the guitar. I wanted to learn piano. Or like,
yeah,
it's like, well,
yeah.
don't worry about it. Like,
Yeah.
move on.
I think it.
But for some reason, social media is like people just going, "Oh, this what? Just move on. Just keep going. Don't worry about it."
Because
You're
I'm
fine."
just really old. The only analogy I could come up with was like publishing. That it was like suddenly being under pressure to publish something
Well-
every day. Sure, it's not very much, but you're still being told this will represent you. This should embody who you are, and people will judge you as such. It seemed like a gigantic ask to just suddenly say, "Everyone, by the way, everyone now needs to publish every day, right?" As you were. It just seemed like, well, what?
I
That's
think-
madness. And it was just, and it was all treated as though it was this kind of light little thing, and also that it should just sort of flow naturally from just being. You're probably almost doing this already.
I do think
like
there's,
it just
I do
seems-
think there's some responsibility that needs to be taken by
For-
people that put stuff out, especially with.
Well, that was why I didn't.
And I
want to do
dread
was like,
saying
yeah.
it. I dread saying these two letters because it's going to send you off, especially in the world of AI. Now, I do
Bloody AI.
get served stuff up on Instagram, and there's footage and there's something, and then the caption, the story that goes with it is like, this person was unfairly sentenced to death because, but later they were found innocent. And then I go into the comments like, by the way, you've taken footage from a different court case, and
Right. Yeah.
so it's all bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And I just think, right, that, we've grown up with doing television.
Mm.
We were kids when we first started doing television, and we do, I don't know, well, I do know about you. Like, I'll speak on your behalf, Joe, if you don't mind me saying for a
it's
second.
fine. No, absolutely.
But we do feel a responsibility
Mm.
of standards, of sort of like, oh, if you're broadcasting something, there needs to be a certain, there needs to be some sort of care gone into it and thought and stuff like that.
That's
So
that was the assumption I sort of grew up with.
I do think that now that when you tweet, when you Instagram, when you TikTok, you are broadcasting.
Yeah.
And I do think there needs to be some sort of like, well, you can't just fucking say anything, by the way.
Yeah.
You can't just dress things up as your opinion.
Yeah.
You need to have some sort of, if you need to have some sort of facts to back it. But we don't have that, do we? Like TikTok's a thing. I skirted around TikTok for a week, and it seemed like a really unhappy, intense, violent place. Instagram's quite nice for me. It's very, to be fair, so we like about AI, Joe, but it's done quite a good job of the algorithm of serving up stuff that I go, okay, right. It's, to be fair, if you went on my Instagram right now, it's mostly middle-aged men playing guitar, doing covers of Pink Floyd songs, and I go, that's really good. You've done a really good job there, and I like that. Whereas TikTok is like politics and it's like, oh, it's really angry and really like, and I'm a bit like, oh, this doesn't relax me at all whatsoever.
I go on Instagram for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, and I come off it and I can feel my heart going like, I can literally, my body's like, it's gone into like,
spend a bit more time and like stuff.
It was like, my body's panicking. It's literally panicking.
Instagram's genuinely like, and I do loathe social media. I don't get on with it at all. I do hate it, and it's sent me on a handful of occasions. It sent me to the old psychiatrist to try and sort of fucking.
But it's fine because the tech companies they pay for that, don't they? Like, because they cause all that. But then when people go mental from it, they pay for the treatment, don't they? They don't just fob that off. They do just fob it off on the NHS. So that's not their problem.
I will say this.
Oh, so they don't take all the profits. Oh, they do take all the profits. Okay, so they take the money.
But I will say this: I can only speak my own experience with Instagram is that the stuff that you engage in and the stuff that you like and stuff is it does start to go, oh, that's the kind of thing that you're into. And
it's not that bad. I mean,
it will just sort of serve stuff up. And do you know what? It does kill 45 minutes on the train and stuff like that.
Joe and James, fact up.
strap yourselves in, guys. This is going to be a weird one. Welcome to Joe and James Fact Up. Each week we'll be bringing facts to one another that we deem interesting. And our policy is the more interesting, the more true it is. We'll also dig into the weird things that you'd like to think are true, but don't want to research yourself in a segment that we're calling Fact Check. So we do need you to send in our facts really desperately. Our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. Our WhatsApp is 07822034330, and you can follow us on socials at Joe and James Pod. And also you can watch these episodes. If you're listening to it and you think, I wonder what they look like while I'm listening to this, you can go to YouTube and search Joe and James Fact Up. Now let's get fact up. Here we go. Hey, listen, Joe.
Yeah.
Just as we were doing the little cold open there and the intro, we had a quick break because I needed to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
I managed to get myself into a situation.
What happened? Was there no toilet seat again?
No, I walked in on a bloke. Why did you not lock the door?
Lock the door, mate. Lock the fucking door.
He was a courier, so I don't think he's like part of the building or anything. I think he was just delivering something and then thought, I better pop to the toilet. There was one cubicle. I saw the little red dot. I saw that there. I went, I'm not even going to try that. I know exactly where we're at with that.
Yeah.
And there was another one where there wasn't. It was a white dot. And I was like, okay, I can go in there. And I opened it a little bit and I was like, I feel like I can hear someone in there. I think there might be someone in there.
Yeah.
So then I kept opening it. Because I was just like, well, if someone's in there, they'd lock the door, surely.
Yeah.
There he was, sat on the toilet.
Sat on the toilet?
I went, sorry, mate. Sorry about that. He went, oh, don't worry.
Okay, now...
I went, well, I'm glad... in my head, I was like, well, you're clearly comfortable with the situation.
I'm sure...
I'm not.
I'm sorry to put it this way, but was he doing a poo?
He was so... Yeah, he was...
Well,
no, because I sit on the toilet as well. And I just had a wee.
Because I was going to defend him. Because what I was going to say is there's sometimes a thing where you think, this isn't really my building. And in his
defence, there was no smell when I did go in. He might have just been doing what I like to do, which is a little sit-down wee.
To be honest, I have to say...
But he could have locked the door and helped everyone
honestly,
out.
If you're going to have a sit-down wee, your whole... what that says to me, if you're having a sit-down wee, is I'm about comfort. I want this to be a proper experience.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I'm saying is he's giving out very mixed signals. And in one way around, he's saying like, "Oh, look, this is like."
I think he was a bit too comfortable. I think he was so comfortable. I think he was one step away from just sitting with the door open, as far as I'm concerned.
Bloody hell.
Which would have made things easier, because I could have walked into the loo and gone, "Oh, sorry."
That's the thing. Well,
it's a fucking minefield.
It is a minefield. I was primed to defend him. The other thing is that with when you've got a gents' toilet and you've got urinals,
Urinals,
Uranus, and you've got urinals.
There's no urinals in this one though.
No, there aren't.
This building's quite posh.
But there is an ambiguity where you have urinals and then the sit-down toilets as well.
Yeah.
And you think, well, gee, if I was at the urinal, I wouldn't have a door to close anyway.
Yeah,
so maybe if I'm going to wee standing up in the cubicle,
all right,
I'll leave the door open. And that's what I assumed this was. Then you told me the man was sitting down, and that's when I thought, this man is a nutcase.
Let me chuck this into the mix as well, because they're sort of like posh public toilets in this building, where you in the cubicle you also have your own what they call it, sink.
Sink, yeah.
What's that word there, Joe?
I think they're calling it a sink.
So it does become your own little private toilet for a little while, doesn't it? You rent that toilet for a bit.
Yeah.
Could have just done that with the old lock, and we would have been cool. It's thrown me a little bit. I'll be honest.
You've had two in a row now, because I know that I think it was last week you went to sit down, and this was more on you, but the seat wasn't there, and so you, I suppose, fell through in a way.
I wasn't. I was
like
absent. I absent-mindedly sort of plunked my bum down on the cold porcelain.
It's a funny sensation, though. Isn't
Wet
it?
Balls.
Oh.
Anyway,
I accidentally went to the toilet in the men's a couple of weeks ago here, because the order of the toilets on our floor
is different to the other ones.
Disabled men's, women's.
Do you know
on the
what?
bottom floor, it's disabled women's, men's. And I didn't know until I walked out and there was a man walking in, and he stood back, looked at the sign, looked at me, And then I walked out and saw that it was the men's. And the
Ah.
only thing I noticed that was different, I didn't realise they didn't have urinals, is that it smelled more of piss. But I thought that's because it was a hot day.
Right.
Oh, okay, so it's kicking up a bit more.
People,
Evaporation.
people are a bit more dehydrated.
Yeah,
on a
I
hot
just thought
day.
maybe
see.
because it's hot, maybe
But
it's
there's no
more pissy.
urinals in
Yeah.
the men's.
Yeah, there isn't.
this-
That's
on
why
this floor.
that's why I didn't
but
notice.
that's why. That's
It's exactly the same, but more pissy.
so it's true. So the men are smellier.
Oh yeah.
When
Oh,
I was at
gotcha.
university, I had a room in a shared house, and it was kind of like a 3-story house, and it was like room. And the girl who lived on the floor above me, I was hardly ever there in that particular year because I was always at my girlfriend's accommodation.
Of course you were, mate.
Um,
Because you're a ledge.
Yeah. So my room was basically pretty empty
Yes.
all the time, and the girl who lived above me was just drunk one night and basically just wholesale mistook my room for her room. She was like, "Well, this is my room." So she just like spent the night. I mean, I wasn't there, but she spent the full night in the room, just in my bed. Then in the morning, was like, "What the fuck am I?" And it was just like,
Did you not get locks on your doors and stuff? Well, that's what you got in university. Everyone got their own.
I don't think I did. I can't remember.
You're the
think-
guy that I've just walked in on, basically. Is what's happened there. It's your fault,
I must
Joe.
have just left the door open or something. I
Yeah,
must have.
No, I imagine you would do.
It was a
something
funny
like
little room. It had a bed, and then it had a kind of annex, which was a carpeted annex containing just a sink.
Why do
Weird.
halls do that? Loads of
don't
halls
know,
just
it's
have
weird,
a sink
isn't
in
it?
there.
Yeah,
the whore's bath.
the whore's bath. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
And
you just wash your bits,
wash your bits. Yeah,
wash your pits and bits,
and let's be honest,
and then you crack on with the day.
you can have a wee in it. It's all going to the same place, isn't it? I mean, who?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Also, you're in sterile, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Well, now we've got a fact about piss.
No,
So
we
this is just- we have.
Well, we might do. Let's. We've got some correspondence first, though, because you guys have. Even though we're in.
Oh, it's correspondence.
Even though we are well into the World Up 2026, we do have your correspondence. You've still been sending us some fact up stuff. Here's one from Dave via the fact up WhatsApp. Says how to deal with Joe's foxes, because you were talking about the.
Yeah, 2 foxes.
If Joe wants to get rid of the foxes in his garden, which I don't think you do really, do you?
That's the thing. I don't know whether I do. I mean, I'm not using the garden,
Yeah,
but anyway.
you only paid for it
Yeah, I look at that garden, and I honestly
as a
think,
bonus.
Honestly, I think whose garden is that? It's mine.
If Joe wants to get rid of the foxes in his garden, he can piss around the outside of the garden. Foxes don't like male urine; they stay away. I provide this service for a friend when I visit her place. From Dave. It took a weird turn there at the end of it. I used to buy lion shit
Yes.
because I
To get rid of.
there was a cat that kept fucking laying a turd in my front garden.
Mm.
That was right in the middle of where, if I leave the house, I need to walk through that. It became a real pain in the ass. I bought some lion's shit off the internet.
Surely you're going to walk into that more often.
No, well, I scattered it around. Like we've got there's some flower bits in our garden. I don't know. Claire takes care of that sort of stuff.
Yes.
So I scattered it in that, and it did sort of do the trick. I also bought.
Does it stink?
No, it didn't. It didn't smell that much, to be honest with you. This was a while ago. I might have to revisit. I don't remember there being a smell. But I bought some lion's shit. Maybe you should have put some of that in your dorm room.
Yes.
Just scattered some lion shit around.
Yes. No, I am.
Because if there's one thing I know about women, and I don't know much about women, Joe, they are terrified of male piss and shit.
Yeah.
It does keep them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So with this,
are you going to piss around your garden? I mean, you don't. Unless
I'm
they
not.
get in the
I don't
house.
have enough of a problem with the foxes.
Yeah.
is the truth.
I don't mind foxes. I like a fox. It's just those stories where you hear they attack a baby in a cot or something like that, and you go, "Oh God, that's a bit much."
I mean, well, look, Dave. If I, he can come and do it. Like, if I need it, he says he's doing it for someone else. So
Yeah, but he's doing it for his friend, who I assume. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
yeah.
we've got a World Up fact topper
Mm.
from Aaron, and this is a voice note
Yeah.
that Aaron has left via the old WhatsApp.
Right, are you ready for
Yeah,
Aaron?
let's go. Yeah.
Go on, what's Aaron got to say?
Hey guys, love the pod. My name's Aaron, and I got an interesting fact for you to follow on from your Ewan McGregor conversation I've just listened to, obviously about his younger brother being Obi-2. But there's another Star Wars character who is related to Ewan McGregor, the one who plays Wedge Antilles, which is like one of the leading fighters in A New Hope, and he's in the other few episodes as well. That is Ewan McGregor's real life uncle. His name is Dennis Lawson, and he was in like BBC shows. He was a famous actor for the BBC, and he played Wedge Antilles. And yeah, like I say, he's Ewan McGregor's real life uncle. So I thought you might like that. Interesting. Love the pod. Keep on going with it, because it really brightens up my Tuesdays. Thank you.
That's nice.
Keep going.
I like the thing. Keep going. It's like what you say to a slow runner.
Yeah.
Come on, just finish.
Oh, keep going.
I'll carry you over the finish line.
Dennis Lawson. Isn't he the footballer?
Dennis Law.
Oh, right.
But this is Dennis Law's son.
Right.
He's and Ewan McGregor's uncle. Well, that's interesting. So what? So he's, in a way, is it a case?
So Ewan McGregor, from what I'm hearing, is a little nepo baby.
He's a nepo baby. Yeah, he already had an uncle.
He already had a uncle.
Uncle.
Tell us how you really feel about
Hunky
Dennis
uncle.
Lawson.
Is that like a yummy mummy? Oh, uncle.
He had a uncle
I call him a
already
uncle.
in Star Wars.
Yeah.
He probably put a word in for him.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, bish bash bosh, he's Obi-Wan.
Probably before he even had a license for the jet, his uncle was letting him park it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
He grew up on Star Wars.
Yeah. So I'm now voiding his entire acting career. That didn't
Absolutely,
happen. Like, that's bollocks. I thought
All respect that I had for Ewan McGregor as an actor.
He's probably not even
is-
Scottish.
is-
He probably grew up in Windsor Castle.
He's probably from Edinburgh.
And that's not Scottish, is it?
No.
That's like one of those. That's like the English people.
Yeah.
I'm a Scot myself.
Yeah.
There's a bit in documentary called Kenneth Clark's Civilization, which I do really like, to be fair. But there's a bit where he's literally an old aristocrat. He's posh English bloke, and he's up in Scotland in all these tweed, and he's like, I love Scotland, and I'm a Scot myself.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, that doesn't count.
People are asking on set, Joel, whether you're carrying the door or if the door is carrying
that was unbelievable.
you.
Yeah, we had
no, let's not.
No, let's not go down there, because it just, I'd honestly come out of that really badly.
Sort of sounds a little bit like Ringo Starr.
Oh yeah.
Doing
No,
Thomas the
Ringo
Tank.
Starr.
Don't send any more posts.
Please don't send me fan mail. Stop sending me fan mail.
Hello.
Peace and love.
I'm
Peace and
warning
love.
you. He says literally, I'm warning you with peace and love.
Lovely way.
That's good, isn't it?
Lovely way to
I'm
live.
warning you. I think when
I
when Lennon
skipped
came out
ahead.
with all that peace and love stuff, I'm not sure he meant it to sort of pad out Ringo Starr's "Don't send me fan mail"
Yeah.
messages. What's it you
Listen.
say, John? Oh yeah, peace and love. Yeah. So can I skip the queue? Peace and love.
Hey, listen, Joe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've realised, but there's a big tournament going on at the moment. It's the World Up 2026. I had to look over at the poster to remind me
what's
what it
nice
was called.
about our tournament is that it actually takes place during normal hours.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, I don't know what's going on there, but it's all on in the middle of the night.
Well, listen. Try being the only English.
Greenwich Mean Time, please, for everything.
Try being the only English person in your house right now,
Oh yeah.
because Scotland are very rightly excited about being involved in the World Cup,
They beat Haiti.
yeah, and that was a late night, believe me. Anyway,
Was that 2:00 in the morning or something?
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something
My
like that.
goodness.
Anyway,
The really hardcore ones
Um,
are the ones that are on like 4:30 a.m.
anyway,
who's watching them?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, it's fucking shit.
Fuck that right up the
I hope
arse.
everyone in it dies.
Because dear, Because
Okay.
now it's time to kick off
Right.
the most exciting tournament happening this summer. It's the World Up 2026. Have we got the jingle?
Yeah, the jingle's
Here we-
live and well.
Go.
Can we hear it?
If you want to.
I've not heard it.
You not heard it yet?
No.
Okay. Well, you ready? Let me find it.
What's that noise, Katie?
Katie's heard it. Yeah. That's why.
I've heard it as well, and
When did you hear it?
no, I haven't heard it. No, I heard No, I've heard the jingle for
on
Oh god, no, this
Snapchat.
will.
Right. Are you ready?
Go on.
Yeah.
So many facts, but which one is the best? Only the World Up has the power to decide. It's the World Up. We're gonna find out the greatest. It's judged by James and Joe.
I could at no point can I
That'll
work
be
out where like
fine.
the first beat of the bar was. Oh god. What's depressing about that is that you know that little thing that you recorded me saying at the end?
Yeah.
I was about to say that in real life as well. Like, just I was once in a play and
Can I just tell you that's been in all the episodes from
Right.
now.
Well,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're in the
Oh,
last
okay,
group
I-
stage.
I only listen
And-
to the pre. I do listen to it. Don't think I don't listen to it. But I
We're-
listen to it before we put.
We're in the last group stage, and that's the first time I've heard our World Up theme song.
It's just the way we record. We're so in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what do you think? I thought it was really good.
I really like it. I like the bit about has the power to decide.
Yeah.
It reminds me a bit of the
I like when it goes really up when the beat hits.
It's the
It's the
world
world
up.
up.
Yeah, it's good.
That's really good.
Reminds
Yeah.
me of Cher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Do you believe?
Yeah.
Believe?
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
shout
dear.
out Bertie who made that, who's in the team.
Thanks, Bertie.
Well-
You've rescued something out of that, which was the recording session was a disaster.
I'm just going to say that was something that Bertie made. Here we go. Right.
If I play that in my garden, would it keep the foxes away?
We've got 2 weeks.
That's my question. I think it might
I
do.
think it might.
Yeah.
I think they'll wish they were deaf instead of blind.
Yeah. They'll start clawing each other's ears off, trying to.
Anyway, for the next 2 weeks, we've still got 2 weeks left of this. We'll be pitting your facts against one another to crown the ultimate fact up fact. Today is our final knockout stage. It's
Yeah.
match 5,
It's the sharp end of the competition.
with the winner earning a slot into the fact up final.
And it's not just anyone who gets into the final. It's when it's 5 out of 10. So it is almost everyone.
Yeah, you've got a 50%
You've got
chance.
50% chance, and there's 5.
It's
in there.
50-50.
So
But when we get to the
one on
final,
one.
we will put the facts under even more scrutiny than before. What?
Yep.
Today is our final knockout stage, where the winner will earn a slot in the fact up final. Where will
Yeah, it is.
right? Hang on.
It's fair enough.
That's-
Will is short for we will, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we, yeah. So at the moment it says where we will.
You've got
Yeah.
to treat me like Ron Burgundy. when
Yeah.
we're-
Yeah. But the problem is I'm also thick, so
Well, no. If you're the thick one, what the fuck are we
No,
going to do?
Don't say that, Lily May, because
Well,
we need
this is
to.
the result
We're
of that.
fucked, aren't we?
We have to believe in you, because we have no faith in ourselves. So you don't
Right. Listen,
ever.
we're
make us
doing a
doubt
little
you.
funny thing. We're doing with facts, all right? And it coincides with the World Cup. So that's what we're doing.
yeah.
We've got one more knockout stage. That person will get through to the final, where it will be put that their facts will be put under even more scrutiny. Because we'll pin them all, pit them.
Hit them.
Hit him.
We'll pin them down and really roger them. They'll be pinned down. They'll be
That's the
pinned
most I've
down.
ever spat in my life.
That was so viscous. My goodness.
That's the most I've ever spat. Oh dear. I covered that. Why did I have so much
Oh.
saliva in my mouth at that point? I've got it on my thumb. Right. No. What are we doing? Jesus.
The World Up round
Katie, you're going to have to come
5.
in here. You're going to, at some point, you're going to have to go, I've got to protect my client. And we need to stop this recording.
What's that thing that Britney Spears had where someone else was put in charge?
She shaved a cock into her head. Is that right?
Yeah.
No,
40 quid though. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. No. So you send us a fact. We put it up against another fact. We decide which one's better or not. It gets into the final. At the end, next week. Is it next week?
next week.
Next week, we will have 5
Mm-hmm.
facts
Mm-hmm.
that we will discuss further and decide what's the winner of the World Up 2026. It's gone so fast.
And we've decided we're going to do a silver and bronze as well, and I'll try and come up with some prize ideas.
I think we should, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think we should come up with some prize ideas. We can
Yeah.
get some fucking in-betweener stuff or something.
I was thinking about getting
surely.
some certificates.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could.
can see if we've got some stuff. I have to say, I may have said this before. I've got a disappointingly small amount of.
I've given all my
merch.
shit away.
Yeah.
I don't have. I used to have like box
know.
sets of the DVDs and stuff,
Yeah.
and like for my own, just to sort of look at them and go, "Oh, do you remember when I did that?"
Yeah.
I've given away to
Yeah.
local pubs that need to sort of auction off some stuff. It's time for our first fact to be presented. It comes from Dean on email. Dean says, "Here's my fact for the World Up." Ah, yes. I know this one, and it's a good one. We don't actually get wet. And this is the reason. Technically speaking, humans do not have wet sensors in their skin. The sensation of wetness is actually an illusion created by your brain based on changes in temperature and texture. No, I've realised that. No.
It's not what you
I
thought.
thought Dean was going to go somewhere else with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes to sort of. I'm going to say some words now, Joe,
No, go on. I love words.
that I am only 1% sure of what they mean.
That's fine. I'll make up my own meaning.
Quantum physics?
Fuck it. I don't know what that means.
So,
No one does. And I
you-
think that's the point, actually. I think physicists will say they don't know what it is.
so
But they're proud
nothing
of not knowing.
ever really touches anything.
Okay.
You can feel the
Yeah.
pressure on stuff,
Yeah.
but nothing.
Yeah. Most of the
nothing-
universe is empty space, right?
Well, I suppose if you were to actually feel something, if you
Yeah.
were actually like you're, I'm really in deep water here, Joe.
Don't worry.
I need you as an educated man to sort of maybe
I'm not
throw one of those little sticks out and go, "Come on, grab that."
have a
But
keep going, and I'll see
for
if
anything
I've got
to
a
ever
stick.
really be physically involved with something,
Yeah.
you'd have to take that on. There'll always be a barrier. There'll always be a incredible microscopic thing
Yeah.
between you and the other thing.
Well,
So
yeah,
even sort of at the atomic level, if something
Yeah.
touches,
Yeah.
I say touches,
yeah,
if something comes into contact with something,
yeah,
unless it fuses, I
Yes,
suppose,
yes.
it's not actually, there's something stopping it from creating full, actual, genuine contact.
Well, that makes some sense. I think the thing I've heard is that if you look at an atom, most of it's empty space. So if you're saying two atoms are in contact with each other, perhaps they're not really. If they fuse, presumably the different things inside the atom simply rearrange themselves into a different configuration,
Yeah.
and it's still mostly empty space. And I think I've the other.
But I don't know about this thing about the brain creating illusion.
Well, what I would say is that when
I don't know if that's but I don't know if it's like eyesight. I remember when I was in primary school, one of my primary school teachers told me that everything is actually upside down. And
your brain's decoding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that means. Everything's relative, right? So what is upside down and what is not?
Yeah.
Even when I was like 9 years old, I was like,
Were they
Yeah.
Australian?
no. No, they weren't
Quite
from the
good.
sun. Yeah, it flips the image or something, right?
Yeah.
But if it didn't flip the image, then you would just you would just accept whatever you looked
Yeah.
at anyway.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, everything is upside down apparently.
With this one, I'm thinking about when you're in the womb, you're wet in theory, aren't you? But you don't really think of
Yeah.
yourself as wet because it's all you know.
Didn't do a lot of my thinking in the womb. I'll be honest.
No, you're
with
not
you, Joe.
thinking like I am.
I wasn't in the womb, and I was like, "Do you know what? I'm going to be in a sitcom when I'm older."
No, that's true.
But do you like this fact? How do you feel about it?
Now, listen. There's something in this fact, but I've heard, like I say, I've heard something different. Yeah, you do not get wet, but I don't know what the definition of being wet is. Of course, I don't. Claire will tell. Claire will tell you that.
She's going, what is it? And you're like, just define it for me. If you only define it, then we can see what we can do.
Yeah.
You're not defining it properly. Fucking hell. I do like this fact actually. But I'm sort of struggling to, because it's clearly different. You're like, oh, I mean, I heard a fact that humans didn't used to think that the sea was blue, and then we couldn't see it as blue, and then like there's a line in a poem, an ancient Greek poem that's like the wine dark sea, across the wine dark sea. So like they didn't used to think it was blue. They just thought it was dark. So like you actually see it. We had to be told it was blue, and then we go,
No.
oh yeah, it's blue. Yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
This seems like a similar thing though.
The
It's like
sea's a reflection of the sky, right? That's why we think the sea's blue. Unless the sky was red.
Maybe the sky was red too.
I don't think it was. Unless he was
Doesn't
talking
sound-
about the sunset or a different time of day.
Could have been.
But the sea is blue.
Might
The
have,
sea is see-through, but it reflects the sky, and that's why we say the sea is blue.
Yeah. I haven't particularly firmed up on that one. But
Yeah, I'm not firm on
Unless-
anything that's
well-
going on right now.
do you want to be? Just honestly. So
This gin and Debonnaise is something
the
crazy.
gin and Debonnaise, my God, it's just got us all fruity.
Did you finish yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
finished
good.
it.
Good
yeah,
for you.
Yeah.
I wish I had some now.
I tell you what, they were right. It does.
It's got a kick to
It's
it.
got a kick, but it's also got a pep. So it's both. It's kind of like it's not. I can see why the Queen Mother liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like, I like this fact. The only thing I don't like is the brain creating an illusion. That's where I'm a bit. sort
well,
of-
here's my question. So look, so what happens is that like if you took a baby that has not yet had an experience of being in water and you
Yeah.
put them into water, and let's also say that baby is like unsighted, right? So the baby is like, oh, something's different about my skin.
Right.
I suppose as an adult you could say, and the word we're going to have for that from now on is wet.
Right.
So that is what he seems to be saying. But what I was going to say is, are there animals that really do have wet sensors? Like if that experience is that's just what we mean by wet.
See, I don't think there are. Because if you were a fish, you'd be going mental all the time. You're going, God, I'm so fucking wet all this
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
time.
Get
I wish I
your
could just
deodorant.
dry off a little bit.
Oh God, more
Yeah.
toweling. If you're fishing, you're always toweling off. What a waste of time.
Talking. Constantly talking. But listen, right, we do have another fact.
We do, but look,
that
this is
going
good.
to go
I mean,
up against.
I like it.
It's not a bad fact. It's not a bad
quite
fact.
I have to say, it's quite cerebral. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends on whether you know what the word cerebral means or
Well, it means it's a little bit philosophical.
not. Okay. So we're going to have a little ad break now, and then we're going to come back and find out what wet goes up against. Right.
What wet goes up against?
Anyway, Joe, we are back.
Hello.
We just learned that you don't feel wet because your brain creates an illusion. I'm not sure about that one. So you've got the next fact, Joe, for us.
Yeah. So the next fact comes from Zach on Instagram.
Yeah.
He says, I have a fact for the world up. Almost all mammals have 7 neck bones, which is the leading theory behind us evolving from the same common ancestor. So as an example, whales, giraffes, mice, and humans. So I'm going to, because I haven't given this enough emphasis, which is the leading theory behind us evolving from the same common ancestor. That's is that widely known? I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
So as an example, whales, giraffes.
It doesn't matter on this podcast.
No, okay. No, but I couldn't work out whether this is like a kind of out there theory or whether this is a thing. Well, sure, come on. Anyway,
no, you just need to
yeah.
take Zach at his word.
Okay, fine.
That's how we.
No, cool.
Here.
No, I do. I mean, I couldn't work out whether I'd kind of judged that enough. Anyway, so as an example, whales, giraffes, mice, and humans, despite being wildly different sizes, still maintain the same number of neck bones. There's a few exceptions in sloths and manatees, but they are considered evolutionary defects as opposed to a separate lineage. Love the pod. Just thought this may be of interest. Well, lovely. And I mean,
first of all,
not just of interest. I mean, he's sashayed his way into the world up. So
listen, Zach, there's a load of words there that I didn't 100% understand, but they sounded fascinating to me. And that is what makes a good fact.
Absolutely,
as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. Manatee. What on earth? What the fuck? So, I mean, that isn't so.
The sea cow. Is that what they call them? Dugong.
The dugong is another one, and there's also something called a narwhal, which has a tusk.
It's a tooth.
Is it?
Again, I might.
No, I think
I'm going to go. I'm going to say that that's fact, but it's an actual tooth that grows through their head in a weird way, and scientists are still not 100% sure what the point of it is, but they've decided that it's to carve out some breathing holes in sea ice.
Well, it's as good a reason as any.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah. So yes,
I just need to hear what some bloke told me.
Yeah, that's true. Move on.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to go back and study it more.
No. Why would we?
Leave it. Just leave it.
Unless you're going to pay me, I'll do it. But fucking,
yeah,
I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah, but that's what it's for.
But I'll be honest, Joe, I love everything about this fact.
I've just spat on my t-shirt a bit.
Well,
also, can I just say, so I came out of the bathroom. I came out of the bathroom and I sprayed a bit of we've just done an etiquette-based podcast. I had the water sprayed up my t-shirt. Is that
from an
matter? Also, the other thing was when he came in, I was drying my armpit when he came in.
Yeah. Did you lock the door?
No, because by that point, I'd unlocked the door, but then I'd gone back to try and because I had all water down me.
Right.
And I always feel that when I'm drying my armpit under the hand dryer,
you can't leave
when someone comes in, I always act so guilty. I'm like, oh God, as though I'd been wanking or something.
Do you know what?
But it's fine. You're allowed to do. That's all right.
The same fucking thing happened to me once. Right. I was in a theatre. I was doing a play. I was doing a play about spooky shit. It was about ghosts and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the bloke that wrote this play also has a really good podcast, Uncanny. And to get...
It's been recommended to me.
And to get into the sort of, the spirit of the show and the spooky shit that's going on and stuff, my sort of pre-show ritual became listening to his podcast on the way in, and it talks about all kinds of fucking nonsense about ghosts turning up and all this sort of stuff. And it is genuinely quite freaky, and it did put me in a sort of I was heightened.
Yeah.
Right. And it's one of those buildings where all the floors look exactly the same. So I was in a dressing room on one floor, and one of the other actors was the floor below me, and the exact same layout, exact same dress, and he'd gone up one flight of stairs, and he walked into the room, and I went, ah! Like that. Like I literally shit myself.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, what are you doing, having a wank or something? I was like, no, I'm just quite sort of like...
I'm on edge.
I was literally like, when the door started opening, and he opened it a bit slowly, And I sort of went, ah, like that. And I, in my head, I was like, this is it. I'm about to meet a fucking ghost. And it was the Gilgood, it was the Gilgood Theatre. It's like
Meat
an
is
ancient.
nice. No meat heroes.
It's an ancient building. It's a spooky building anyway.
Yeah,
and
they are.
And I spent weeks just going, I'm going to fucking bump into a ghost at some point. I was like,
Yeah.
I was ready to bump into a ghost. And that was my immediate reaction, by the way, if I'd ever seen a ghost,
Yeah.
was to scream.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know exactly where you're coming from, man.
Do you know what I mean? It's because, like, anyway, I should have just locked it, but I thought, well, this is kind of whatever.
Well,
Anyway,
the cock wasn't out.
Oh God, no.
That's what I mean. So, like,
no, exactly. No, but
yeah.
even that, it's just, why are we so embarrassed about sweating? I sweat, you know.
There's not a problem with
Sorry.
sweating.
I just don't know. I don't know. I can't stop it.
I hope you don't.
You can't
mind,
have an operation.
I hope you don't mind me talking about this.
Go
But
on.
I remember years ago when you were talking to me and you were like, I think I'm going to get Botox in my
Yeah, you can get
armpits.
it. Yeah.
And I was like, no. And I went to you, no, don't do that. You can't do that. And you went, well, because I feel like I sweat excessively. And I was like, that's just your body. Like, that's just what your body's supposed to do. If you fuck up, like, your body's trying to cool down. If you start messing around with that shit,
Yes.
like, you're going to get into trouble.
Well,
Like,
my chemistry teacher at school was talking about the merits and demerits of completely covering your body in paint for a Halloween costume. And she was saying, I would worry about pores, that you wouldn't be able to sweat.
Isn't there like some
Nonetheless,
sort of internet myth
that
story?
somebody died from it.
Somebody sort of like internally combusted
Well,
or something.
her take, Dr. Nice Byfield, she said, I remember this.
Shout out.
Yeah. She said, you'll probably be all right as long as your kidneys are working at full whack. In other words, you can excrete all the stuff you need to get out through your urine. As long as your kidneys are going, you should be okay.
How confident are you in?
I've
got good kidneys.
Yeah. Oh no. Yes. I back my kidneys and I continue to back that. I've stored that away as a little thing that I remember. So I think my kidneys are all right. Yeah. I haven't done any boxing or anything. Is it boxers' kidneys end up that it's all scar tissue? There's just no.
Right. I wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, because
You're
there's
just
literally
constantly
kidney
getting
shots.
punched, and then the kidney repairs itself. But the big problem you have when the body repair, if you can get wounded, the body will repair it, but it won't replace like for like. It will just use a bog standard type of scar tissue.
Right.
So if half your kidney gets really fucked up, the body will fix the half, but it won't really be kidney anymore. It'll just be a scar.
Right.
So that's why.
I'm not kidney confident.
I think I am. I've never had cause for
kidney and
complaint.
liver. I think I've got some. There's some problems there that are going to rear their head at some point.
How long do you need them to go for? I'm always thinking like, well, if they conk out over after like 100 years, I'll probably,
If you're lucky, mate.
yeah,
Anyway,
okay.
Zach, you're.
So no, we haven't spent enough time talking about this.
No, I think
because I had to bring up my toilet trauma.
I've also. Well, why not?
You got to. I mean, like every time me and you go to the toilet, we always come back being like, something went wrong.
There's always some
it wasn't
fucking...
what it was. Like a child.
There's something fucking going on in the toilet. This is why
I
I don't
did
like
go, but
public
there was
toilets.
a man in there and I didn't get to finish.
I don't like public toilets at all. I did a thing. I fucking needed a shit in an airport recently, and I went twice, and I still couldn't do it because I was abroad and I couldn't get any 5G or whatever. I couldn't read the news while I was on the toilet, and all I could hear was people talking and coming in.
That's
and out.
before we had 5G. Everyone was like, hurry up with 5G because I really need a shit.
Yeah.
I could get a sink in here, like in dorm rooms if you want.
Yeah, you could. Carpet a small room, pop a sink in there,
Yeah.
and I'll
But listen, Zach, I'm loving everything about your fact, mate.
yeah.
Just personal preference here. Don't know if it's true,
7 neck bones.
but
a leading
I
theory
love the specifics of it. 7 neck bones, which also mice and giraffes and whales have. I'm all for it.
Yeah, and I think I probably have said this on here before, but I like this idea of like common ancestry. I think it's a pleasant idea.
Yeah.
Some scientists believe that at one point the number of humans had dwindled so much. This is like ages ago
So,
that there was basically like just like one group in I think what is now Botswana, like one group. That's it. Like, if that group gets hit by an asteroid, that's it. Humans are done. Like they're out.
They can't all travel on the same plane together.
They really no. They mustn't.
Yeah.
No, they mustn't. And but yeah. So it appeals to me, this idea of like and the sloths and the manatees do not have the 7 neck bones. They're considered evolutionary defects.
Yeah.
Bit
Again.
harsh, perhaps. On
But
I would also say
fascinating.
the sloth is the only animal I've ever heard Attenborough just be a bit rude about. Like he's
Yeah,
like
I remember
their
that, yeah.
muscles are puny and can do very little. And you're like, oh, what? You can't wait to see a fucking slug fuck another slug.
Yeah.
But a sloth, which isn't, you know,
What's
kick-
the
wouldn't kick
what's
it
the
out of bed.
lifespan of the sloth? Fucking hell, I'm burping.
Christ.
We really.
I like that when the iPad fell
We
over. Like, it's me like half remembering something I saw on television 25 years ago, and you're burping, and then it's like an old people's home.
Do you know what? It is.
What do you think?
It is like. It's basically a gentleman's club.
It's a gentleman's club.
We should
And
be.
it's like,
We should. Oh no.
Like it's just. Do you know what I mean?
We
It's
should be
empty.
in wingback leather chairs.
Yeah.
With
What was
just checking out the footsie.
Oh, that young lady, does she work here anymore? She left.
We used to do that a lot, didn't we?
Shame. Yeah, we did.
It was a damn shame.
Damn shame.
That was one of our comedy characters that we had on the Saturday in between us.
Yeah.
It's
20
blue.
years.
They handed
20,
him-
20 years. Yeah, that's
20
all right.
years.
20 years ago, that's all right.
They got it. I think he bought it in Burma, actually. Yeah. Yeah. It was a wonderful time growing up in Rhodesia. Anyway,
God.
Joe, where are we going to go with these? I'm leaning towards Zach, and I don't think I've made any. I don't think I've hid that. I don't think that Dean's.
Let's have a look at both.
I don't think Dean's fact is true.
No, I like Dean's fact. I am.
I've heard something similar, Dean, but not the brain creating an illusion thing.
It's wet versus bone.
Wet versus,
Wet versus
bone.
bone.
It always is.
Um,
I don't even know what that means.
Sort of like men are from Mars, women are from Venus, I suppose.
it is a yes. It's yes.
In a way,
Yeah.
if you don't think about
Yeah,
it too
no,
much.
I know. Yeah, I get it.
I like Zach. What are you saying, Joe? What's your gut saying there? What's your kidneys saying?
Second.
Well, don't rush me.
You're podcasting.
Don't rush me.
Someone go, oh.
Damn good port.
The thing is, I know why you're doing this character. You're not thinking about what fact
No,
you
I know.
want to
Okay,
win.
all right. I know. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Right, hang on a second. Hold on.
Ooh.
You torn, Joe?
Yeah, I really like the Dean one, but I think that I'm having trouble kind of grasping what the opposite would be. Like, what is a wet sensor? Like, to me, it's a little bit like saying you're not really hot. It's just that your nerves are telling your brain that you're hot. You're like, well, yeah, but
That's
what's
what hot
that's
is,
what
yeah.
is. That's what hot is
Yeah,
to me.
the
It's
brain
like, you're
creating
not.
an illusion.
Yeah, we're getting a
It's a
little
bit wishy-washy for me.
We're getting a little bit into that Matrix stuff where people go,
Yeah.
nothing's really happening.
Yeah.
It's just a load of things
Everyone
telling
ceases
you
to
that.
exist when
Yeah.
you leave the room.
Yeah, and I suppose I'm like, well, we've covered this. We don't care. We
No.
like it.
Yeah.
Just more
It's fine.
of it.
Yeah.
And also, even if that is true, that's it may be a mess, but it's my mess. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to reality, I think we are putting Zach through.
Toughest one.
because
Toughest.
it's a difficult
toughest
one.
heat.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one. Look, I feel like Dean is playing very sort of cultured football.
Yeah.
But
Factual.
maybe in the end, Zach's just brought on his big man, and he's brought on Andy Carroll.
Zach's just route one it.
But he's route one it, and in the end, it is that's what can happen in when it's
Zach's parked the bus.
tournament football.
He's nicked a goal. He's parked the
It's tournament
bus.
football, yeah. So maybe over the course of a league, I think Dean might win, but it's not a league. It's
That's a shame that Dean's not going to make it. But this is the way cup tournaments work, isn't it? Can we do it? Can we say Zach's gone through?
yeah.
Neckbones has gone through.
Zach, you're through.
Well done, Zach.
You may not win the final.
Well, it's a good
Hang on.
fact. It's
Well,
a
no,
good fact.
you might win. That's my way of saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
That's how it works, isn't it? Listen, should we wrap this up?
Probably.
For the love of God, probably. Listen, I'm all fact out, Joey. What have we learned today? We've learned there's 7 neck bones in the neck.
Best place for them. That's where I keep mine.
We've learned,
But listen, you do you.
we've learned that there's 7 neck
Got a
bones in the
fucking
neck.
system.
We've learned that Joe needs to piss around his garden to stop the blind fox from turning up.
Yeah.
And we also have learned that... Didn't we have a voice note at some
There
point
was something
during
else
this?
about piss.
Yes.
What was that?
What was the voice note?
Yes. The voice note was an add-on from OB2.
Oh, that's
Dennis,
right.
Dennis
yeah,
And
Lawson.
we've also learned that Ewan McGregor isn't as talented and as great as actor as we all thought he was.
No.
Mm.
He's actually just snuck in through the back door because
His
his
uncle.
uncle, because his hunky uncle,
Yeah. Dennis Law.
because his uncle got him
Yeah.
involved in the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week armed with more facts, chats, and final world and the final.
We get the final. Yeah, we have. I
final.
mean, then we need to big that up a bit more. It's the final.
Yeah, no, I
It's
was
the final.
I was too casual about that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with the final
Yeah, it's
World Up
capitalised. Yeah.
match. And don't forget that you can get in touch with us if you'd like us to compete in the World Up. What?
Oh, it's fine. Actually, no one else can compete
Right.
in there. so
No,
you can
absolutely
ignore
not. Keep your facts coming in.
No, you can't.
No, it's too late.
that. It's too late.
Keep your facts coming in. You can get in touch with us. Our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. Our WhatsApp is 07822 034330. And you can follow us on socials. Our handle thing is @joeandjamespod, and head to the podcast description if you've already forgotten those details. That's it. That's the another podcast. We're done. That's the end of the episode, Joe.
Bye,
We made
everyone.
it.
Goodbye. We've done it.
Goodbye.
Joe and James, fact up!
That's the most drunk I've been during a podcast.